Hello everybody, welcome to Scraptember Stash Bash 2020. I am doing January 16th and I'm using Plaid, and I love this piece of paper by Echo Park. I put this paper aside to use was photo play. See, I forgot already. I laid this paper aside because I just love the colors. So Natalie is hosting this hop, and I was so pleased that she had asked me to join. And yeah, so I am cutting a skinny border because I want to use this paper throughout my layout because it's my favorite. And I do four, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different things with this plaid paper. So I put an outside border for one, and I ended up having to pull up my paper several times because I lay my top piece on crooked. I don't know what my deal is. I usually lay it on there first time and I just plop it on, and yeah, this time it wasn't gonna happen. So as you can see, I got out my old trimmer right away. I cut a crooked piece. So there you can see I straightened it out. I don't know, I just can't cut anything straight right now. But I am using my Versamat from Close to My Heart. I love it. And there you can see I'm just kind of laying. See, I didn't even cut the plaid piece straight, but no one's going to see it. Had to get me a drink of water. I have been so thirsty. I'm on new medicine and it's making me so thirsty. So you'll have to forgive me if I'm gulping water. Alright, so here's the first try. I lay it down. Okay, there's me pulling it up. I wish one of you could just come here and just lay it down. And there it is. Alright. I pulled this card. It does have some red, but I do cover that red strip up. See how you could barely see the plaid border? And the top part you could see, but you can't really see on the right side. Yeah, this layout's kind of really stumped me a little bit, but I really like it in the end. So I know I want a 3 by 3 square. And I want to cover up half of that red part, that red strip. And then I kind of want to overlap my photo. And the photo is of Lily, and she's at the pool. She's working on a really nice tan. I do cover up the photo after I realize that there's a big glare on it, and I've been trying to pay attention. I look up in my phone and see that big glare, so I think I put a doily, but I'm not for sure when I do catch it. I can't find any. I'm out of wax paper, and I usually put my stickers on that before I start my layout. That way it kind of speeds it up a little bit. This layout took me a long time, and I had to speed it up a little bit. So I pulled the frame, and it matches the paper that I'm in love with. And it's a plaid frame. So as you can see, I'm trying to get that sticker babe off. And I realized at a later time that that is even crooked. Well, we got a big truck in our driveway. Must be getting propane gas. Alright. So I like that. So now I kind of disappear a little bit in this video. Oh, yeah. Missing in action. MIA. Alright, I like the frame, so I'm going to go ahead and commit to that and glue that down. And I don't think I end up ripping that up. Yeah, and I use glue, and later on I realized I need to pull that up. I've been doing that a lot on my layout. So I need to mount my photo in something besides the pink, and I need to bring a little bit of that blue that's in her photo. Alright. Gosh, that glare, when do I realize it? So I've been watching a lot of nice layouts with this Scraptember in January. There's been a lot of layouts. A lot of inspiration out there. There's a playlist out, and I'll have that link below. So be sure you go check out the other girls. Alright. Alright, I did bring in, you guys are going to laugh. I like this paper too. It's plaid too. I tried to go through my stash and find one that will match. I want to get in like the plaid, my favorite part of the paper. And I'm just going to bring in just a tiny little piece and use a banner. Yeah. Just a little piece. And here's the banner part, but I cover up a little bit of it too. I'm just doing, you know, a bunch of layering, and so I cut that off. And then I find this sticker, and I had it on my hand there that I really wanted to use. So I clipped that banner off a little bit and just use that little bit to cover up that corally color. And then I stick this little sticker on top. Listen to your heart. I'm sorry, I forgot to cover up that little, my light there. So with these Doodlebug stickers, I'm going to spell out pool. Oh man, I have been so tired. I don't know why. I pulled out some Heidi Swapp, some of her wood veneer, and there's a geotag, and then I do end up journaling on my layout. And these little acrylic flowers are from Queen & Company. I took a class last year, and these were all free that they came with the class. And the peach color went really well with her bathing suit. So I scatter 3 around the layout. 1 I put here. And then 1 I put over here on this Heidi Swapp 2.5 by 2.5 square, which says happy, and that's kind of hard to read. Now I'm thinking about this 4 by 6 square, which is crooked too, and I think I pulled that up off camera. I'm not for sure, but I do use this plaid paper, and I get out my label punch, and I brought some plaid down to the right hand corner, and I build a little cluster down here, and I bring 1 of those acrylic flowers down on the bottom. Alright, and then this is 1 of the strips on the bottom of the paper. And let's see, I bring that in. Alright. Now, I pulled this from the Color Fresh from Heidi Swapp. It says have fun. And then I tied a bow, and I'm going to glue that on. And let's see. I got out my circle punch. There. Finally, I brought out the doily to block the my light. And that way, even though my video is halfway over, I finally cover that up. Alright, so I'm working on building my clusters. So that little circle says, share your sparkle. Lily is full of sparkle and some sass. So in the bottom, I put XOXO, and then the bottom right, I put happy girls are the prettiest. And then I glue that acrylic flower. And let's see, I do draw some messy lines. I love doing that to one of my layouts. And then after that, I do get out my Creative Memories hole punch. And I do punch some circles up in the right top corner. I think it needs just a little bit more of this pretty plaid paper. My favorite, and I do have a lot of that paper left. And yeah, I can't wait to use it on another layout. I do bring out some of these Bitty Sparkle, I think the medium size, and I put them right in the middle of those plaid circles, and it just kind of adds that little detail that my layout needed. And I add some of the little sparkle to the rest of my layout and to the center of the orange peachy flowers. And that's my layout. I want to thank you all for coming to watch my channel, and I hope you enjoyed this layout. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.